I'm having a flush. Good evening, everybody. I'm having a flush, Sumbler. I'm having a flush. How are we all tonight? Bit late, innit, for Tara's? Hey, 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 it's magic, you know. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Is that Claire or Yo-Yo? I never can. I'm good, thank you, Sumbler. How are you? Hey, Christine, my lovely. I hope you're well. I'm good. I'm flushing. I'm flushing, ladies. I'm having a bit of a flush. So. It's Claire. It's Claire as ETA. You numpty. Well, what a Laura. So I'm glad everybody's well. We've just come back from the spiritual church. Been a really good night. We've had some good readings coming through. Claire had a good one. I had a good one. Evening, Diane. Amy. Hello, my lovely. So tonight is going to be one card readings. I'm just going to melt. So instead of putting me please in chat, don't put me please in chat, because we will get cut short. Yeah, it's not very good. So hey Tash, hey Vicky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull Amy up straight away and do Amy. I'll check it. Everybody in this room is in here for a card reading. So let's get started. So what I'm going to do is, if you just put different emojis in there we go. Somebody, you knew what I'm going to say, didn't you? Just put different emojis in. Evening, Gaz. How's my lovely Jules doing tonight? Is she okay, Gaz? Yeah, if you just put in silly emojis or whatever you want to put in, yeah, and then I'll just pick you at random. Again, I will try to go for those that I have not read for either in a while or not at all. But you do know that I will be pulling ones that I have read for. So yes, so I hope everybody's well this evening. You might all get a reading tonight because we've only got a few in. So don't forget to share it out, guys, because you never know who you share it to might need a reading. So yes. Good evening, Jules. Good evening. Hi, Laura. Hope everybody's well. So, Amy, let's see what card we've got for you. Amy, we've got the 5 of Wands come through for you, my lovely. So let's see what's going on. Got a lady's energy coming through. I don't know if there was something with the lady's chest, but there's sort of like a shadow coming over on the chest. I'll show you on the card. Look, you can just see the shadow coming over there. So I don't know if this lady would have had chest problems around the lungs, maybe. I don't know. But that's the lady's energy that I've got coming in. I also know that this lady's aware of everything that's going off around you at the minute, Amy. I do feel like that. I don't know whether it's arguments within family or friends, but there's definitely a few tempers being flared and a few arguments going on. And I think this lady's just saying, she's like looking down and just saying, just sort it out kind of thing. I do feel though that somebody's, I don't know if it's you that's being hurt or you're coming in to be the rescuer of it, because we've got somebody that's really being hurt and on an emotional level, I think it is, Amy. And this one here, we've got somebody running in. So I don't know if you're the hurt one, but there is somebody running in or you're coming to save somebody. I can't tell. But there is that going round. Also, again, the grass is greener. The grass isn't greener on the other side, so people just need to remember that, if that makes sense for you, Amy. See what else we've got coming in. This lady is sending in a lot of she's sending in, I've got a lot of yellow coming through, so to me she's telling to listen more to your gut instinct kind of thing when it comes to certain situations and certain things. Don't listen to your heart or your head, because they'll just lie to you. Listen to your gut feeling, my lovely. But that's what I've got coming in for you. Where are we going? Tash. Oh, where's my Tash? God, there we go. She's there. Hey, Malik. Hey, send me your friends request for. Oh, do you know you people? You're mental. Stop coming in. Get your own channels. You're a bit rude. Do you know that, Malik Ojo? They con artists, these people. Hey, Linda. They con artists, these people. Please don't listen to them. No tarot reader or medium in the right mind, unless they message the ways to do it, but you wouldn't do that. So please be careful, because these are scam artists. Spot on with your reading. I was very impressed. Oh, thank you, Barbara. I take it you know the lady I've just been reading for. Hey, Jenny. Hey, Jules, I hope you're feeling better, my beautiful lady. Tash, for you, my lovely, the world card. So, hang on. I'll show you in a minute. I'm just trying to get... I can't take my jacket off. I don't like my arms. So, we've got the world card for you, my lovely. So, let's see what we've got coming in around here. I feel like a weight's been lifted, sort of off your shoulders, Tash. You can see the wings just starting to rise. Excuse me. So it's like the weight's slowly starting to lift. It's a little bit more to go, but it's going in the right direction, which is a good thing. I don't know when. There's definitely going to be baby news coming in around you. Whether it's direct to you, I don't know, but I will say that either the baby news is, you already know about it, but there's definitely baby news coming in. And I would say within the next, I would say 6 months for this one, that I think it's going to be coming, but there's definitely the bump being shown. There's also somebody around, though, that is suffering with a waist, like pains around the waist. And I don't know if this connects to the, do you know, I don't know, but I'm just going to, yeah, there's a baby, but there's also somebody connecting with the waist. I don't know whether on a spiritual level, Tash, I don't know whether you're spiritual or religious, but there's definitely a white aura coming in around you. And I think this card's just telling you to just be careful of your aura, make sure that the energies around you aren't zapping you, and just make sure. I don't know if it's you that's also suffering with one side of your leg more than the other, because we've got one hidden more than the other, my love. So I can only see one foot. So I don't know if it's your leg that you're having a spot of bother with. I do feel at times, though, things have got too much. Your head's red. So to me, that's like an anger kind of thing. So I don't know whether there's been certain issues coming in that have sort of like boiled your blood a little bit. And it's like, whoo, breathe. You're holding something in your hand, and I'm just trying to think what this is that you're holding in your hand. I can't make it out where it is, so I'm going to describe what I'm seeing, and I don't know whether it'll resonate with you. It's something that's like white. Do you know what I'm going to say it is? I'm going to say it's a stack of papers. So there's a stack of papers that's coming in, but to me it looks like there were a pile of them, and they're getting thinner and thinner and thinner. So I don't know whether this is something you're working on, but it's definitely to do with paperwork. There's also a child's energy coming in spirit. I don't know which side. I'm going to say on my right side. So it's coming in over like no, it's not. It's coming in over my left. But yeah, there's a child's energy coming in. It's very grey and shaded areas. So I don't know whether the grey and shady areas is to do with the passing of the child, or but yeah, it's been like a bit grey. It's like a grey area. So I'm not sure what that's relating to, my lovely. But things are about to change. You've just got to protect that energy of yours, and the paperwork that's going to come. That's getting thinner as it goes, my lovely. So that's what I'm getting for you, my sweets. Jenna. Hey, Leanne, everything. Oh, it's my first time on here. Hope you don't mind. Not at all, Leanne, my lovely. I hope you're having a lovely evening, my sweet lady. I will try to get to as many of you as I can. I didn't advertise this one, did I? Pain in stomach and leg, you're right. I understand the child in spirit. Thank you. You're more than welcome, Tash, my lovely. Five of Swords we've got for you, Jenny, my lovely. Sometimes you just have to turn your back and walk away. But I do think this is, you've tried and tried and tried. And I think sometimes when you try too much, Jenny, you've just got to sort of like say, I'm always going to be here, but you've got to start thinking about you first. There's a dog coming through in spirit as well. But I do feel like there's been rough waters coming in around you. It's like you're on the sandy beach now, but I think that's because you've chosen already to start walking away, because you know that it doesn't matter how many times, again, you try and help somebody, that help's just not going to resonate in there. Well, there is an energy coming through. I don't know whether this person would have passed. They're coming through as let me show you in card. You can see the shadow figure coming in behind. I'm not sure if this, when this person passed, I don't know whether they would have had some darkness. I don't like to say darkness. I don't like saying darkness. There must like confusion type of thing around them. Or they might not have been in a very good place at the time. But it's like they're coming through to let you know that they are okay now. Their energy's coming in there. But even then, on that side, we still learn to heal and do things differently. But yeah, it's time you started putting yourself first. Stop putting others first, Jenny, and start putting yourself first for a little bit. Because people take and take and take, and there's only so much you can keep giving, and then it's time to look after yourself. So you definitely need to start moving forward, my lovely, and letting others do what they need to do, but you focus on you, my lovely. Linda. Hey, Graham, Tanya, Leon. Look at this. Cards are flying out all over the place. Put that one back. The one's fell out, so this one must be yours, my lovely. Ace of Pentacles we've got coming in. Very spiritual card. There's two energies coming in, one on either side of you. So there must be two past in spirit. I don't know if there's a twin connection coming in, or they would have been close in age or close in passing, but there's two, but it's like one's coming in one side, one's coming in the other. Couple of different paths coming up for you. So we can see where this castle is there. And I feel like this is a dream. You know, like when we've got a goal or something, Linda, it's like this is where you want to be, but this is where you are. And it's like you're working your way towards it, but it's like you're being diverted in different paths. And it's like, I feel like every time you try to get there, something else falls in way, whether it's something to do with family that's starting to block it, or whether you're getting rerouted round for different reasons. You need to start focusing on yourself, start putting your needs first. And don't be shy to put your needs first, because sometimes we just have to do that. There is family there. I do feel that, I don't know if there would have been, I'm not going to say the family the families to me come out and they're like big fluffy trees and stuff, which means to me it's like, I know that's like a really loving family kind of thing. But you can see this tree here, but then it's sort of like going into a split. So I don't know whether there's been a split also in family. I feel this would have been late in life, not earlier on in life, because you can see the stem of the tree. But there's a lot of loving now within the family, whether it's after the split, before the split. But it's a really funny split because it's like a split, but then it's sort of like starting to come back in. So I don't know where that connects in around you, my love. But yeah, you've just got to focus on your straight path, on your path. And stop letting other things get in your way, Linda. Stop letting family life get in your way. You know where your dream is. You know where you want to be. And I think it's just that's coming through on the card. But I don't know at times whether it's for you. It's like you get in there and then all of a sudden it's like that brick wall that's coming down, and this, like you say, it's just that stopping and stopping and stopping. Just keep going, don't give up, because I tell you something, you can reach that dream, my lovely. You'll be able to reach that. I'm not sure what the coin's representing at this moment in time, but there again, whether it's religious or spiritual, but it's for me it's a big thing, but it's like hovering over your head. So I don't know whether there's something going off on a belief system kind of thing coming in around you, my sweets. Just stick to your beliefs. You know you are, you know, true to you. Graham. Good evening, everybody joining. Four of Wands, Graham, my lovely. So we've got a connection coming through to an M. We've also got a lady's energy coming through, Graham, as well. But she's quite happy at something that's happening down here, because she's sort of like dancing in between at the top. So I don't know whether there's an engagement or a ceremony coming up or a start of a relationship or something, but this lady is really happy to what's going off around here. She's sort of like enjoying in the fun, but she's watching on a different level. I do think this lady would have had a lot of, I would say there would have been issues around this lady's tummy and spirit. And I do think that it would have affected from waist upwards rather than waist downwards, which is a bit strange. But I'm getting more like a waist upwards than a waist down. I know there was issue with the legs, but I think the pain was more in the top half of the body than in the bottom half of the body. But she's sort of coming in. She's like, it's like, I don't know if it's you're waiting for an approval or somebody's waiting, but there's definitely an approval coming in, and she's sort of like saying, yeah, it's all good to go. But I do feel like you're going to, if you haven't already, this new person that's coming in is going to be bringing a new step. So I think you're going to feel like, you know, like when you skip to my loo kind of thing. It's like this person's going to bring he, it's going to like bring a new swing into your step. Is that how you say it? But it definitely feels like it's been wild coming, if that makes sense. There is a couple of bricks in the roadworks, but you know what? They're more to the side, and you can bypass them. They won't cause an issue if you don't allow them to cause an issue. If that makes sense, my lovely. I don't know where water connects in, but there's water behind. And I got an Irish sense. I don't know if there's a connection to Ireland. It's like there's a water crossing, Graham, that's coming in. There's definitely a water crossing. But I don't know why I'm seeing the white mountains in the background. So I might not be correct with the island, but there's definitely something to do with crossing water, but there's big mountains in the background. But these mountains have sort of like got snow on. So I don't know where that connects into you. But definitely there's definitely going to be a new spring in your step if there isn't already. But I think this lady's just coming in to put her blessing on it for you, Graham, if that makes sense. Yes, it's harder to read for yourself as you know the answer already, so subconsciously lean to that. Sumbler. Oh, sweetheart, you'll go to soon and get some rest. Oh, it was poorly. Oh, thank you, Graham, my lovely. Hey, witch and spirit, thank you for sharing, my lovely. Evening to everybody joining. If you're new, just put newbie or new or first time or something in chat so I know, so I can try and grab you. Because as chat starts moving a little bit faster, I lose people and then I forget who's what. So, you know me, if you don't know me, my brain's a little bit, oh, bless you, Leanne. Scampy. Oh, Leanne, Scampy's bad. Money messing. Hopefully you feel better, my sweets. It's horrible when you've got it. For you, my lovely, we've got the King of Pentacles, Sumbler. holding coins. So there's definitely some money connection coming in. We've got a lady and gentleman coming in, one on each side. So again, mum's side, dad's side, but there's definitely a lady and gent. But these are sort of like looking down, and they've like got their arms folded as though they're looking at you. So I don't know if it's you that's doing something that they disagree with, maybe because of their different beliefs or how they were brought up. So I don't know what it is you're doing at the minute, but they'd be more like, if there was here, it'd be like, no, you're not doing that kind of thing. Whereas though, it's just their way of letting you know who it is in spirit that's coming through. I don't know whether there's going to be a move coming up, or there's going to be a change in either work or home, because we've got one building on this side and one building on that side. So there's definitely going to be a change coming up on buildings. So I don't know if it's home or work, but that connection's coming in. A lot of healing coming to the chest area as well. I know I'm seeing red in the chest. Normally red's more of an angry thing, but I feel with this one it's more of a healing thing, Sumbler. So there's a lot of love coming to chest area. I know this sounds daft, but I don't know where the vicar or religious man would come in. But I'm seeing the collar. So for me, there's a religious connection. I don't know if it's to you or it's something we're having trouble. Issue on Facebook. It's on the stream. Can you still see me on Facebook? Don't know if anybody can see me on Facebook. Scotty, if you're on YouTube, we've got an issue with Facebook. Why is it doing this? Sumbler, I'll finish your reading and then I think I'm going to have to start again. So, yeah, I don't know where the gentleman with the collar connects in, my lovely. It's also something to do with an ear. So I don't know if there's an earring connection, Sumbler, or something to do with the ear itself. And I'm going to say it's the left ear. There's something to do with the left ear coming in, my lovely. And a club. I don't know where the club would come in around you, my sweets. Yeah, Facebook's gone again. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to restart the stream and try and get back onto Facebook. This is annoying, this. So, yeah, I don't know why this has done it again. Whether there's issues on Facebook. Love, you don't have to, there's no list. I just come randomly to you, my lovely. But I hope that makes sense, Sumbler. And I will be back shortly. I'm just going to end this and come live straight again. 2 minutes.